Welcome to Quran Stories Animated. In every episode, we share the timeless lessons of the Holy Quran, the stories of prophets, their trials and patience, their faith and obedience to Allah. These stories guide us, inspire us, and remind us of Allah's wisdom and mercy. Join us as we bring the words of the Quran to life. The nights of Mecca were quiet and heavy. The Prophet remembered the first revelation. His heart carried the weight of the mission. He walked through the narrow paths of Mecca. He watched his people worship idols. Their hands polished stone that could not hear. Their hearts searched for meaning in darkness. Mercy filled his soul for them. He whispered, "O Allah, guide my people." He longed for truth to reach their hearts. He returned home with calm steps. Khadijah welcomed him with warmth. She saw the light in his face. She said, "Allah will never forsake you." Her home became the first home of Islam. There she prayed with certainty. Faith settled in her heart like dawn. The angels filled the unseen world with praise. The heavens rejoiced at her belief. Peace rested upon their home. Abu Bakr came with a sincere heart. He saw truth the moment he heard it. He said, "You are the messenger of Allah." His faith strengthened the early believers. He spoke gently to those around him. He invited them to the truth quietly. Many hearts opened through him. He carried Islam with honor. He walked beside the Prophet always. His loyalty became a pillar of faith. Ali ibn Abi Talib was only a boy, but his heart understood truth instantly. He prayed beside the Prophet at dawn. The world was silent around them, light reflected in his young face. He hid his belief from the Quraysh, but his courage grew day by day. He held Islam like a precious jewel. His innocence carried deep faith. He became a symbol of early devotion. Zayd ibn Harithah stood firm in belief. He never doubted the Prophet. His heart was loyal and steady. He embraced Islam with sincerity. He prayed with humility and love. He served with kindness and honor. His faith shone quietly in the early days. He was among the first to surrender. He felt the sweetness of guidance. He walked the path of truth with patience. They prayed in hidden valleys. The mountains heard their whispered recitation. The stars witnessed their secret worship. They bowed on the warm desert sand. Their tears fell softly at night. Their hearts trembled with new light. They recited the first verses revealed. Hope filled their souls like fresh rain. The Quran shaped their hearts slowly. Revelation strengthened them with every verse. The believers gathered in silence. They came one by one in secret. Fear surrounded them everywhere, but faith made them fearless inside. They trusted Allah with every breath. They listened to every revealed word. Each verse healed their wounds. Each reminder raised their spirits. They felt Allah's mercy surrounding them. They held Islam as their hidden treasure. Mecca remained drowned in idols. The Kaaba stood covered in statues. Voices called upon powerless stones. Ignorance filled the city like shadow, but Islam grew like a hidden seed. Faith spread from heart to heart. People embraced truth quietly. The light of guidance entered homes secretly. The believers walked with new dignity. They lived with truth even in silence. The Prophet taught them at night. He reminded them of Allah's greatness. He told them of the prophets before. He spoke of the hereafter and mercy. His words softened the hardest hearts. His teachings brought wisdom to the lost. His character shone brighter than the moon. He comforted the weak with kindness. He strengthened the young with love. He guided the seekers with truth. And so began the secret years of Islam. Years of whispering the Quran in the dark. Years of building foundations with patience. Years of hearts awakening to faith. Allah prepared them for greater trials. He strengthened them with every moment. The early believers grew in number. Their souls glowed with certainty. Their suffering increased their sincerity. Their faith became unshakable. The message continued to spread. The angels watched with joy. The heavens echoed their prayers, and the quiet dawn of Islam brightened. The world did not yet know what was coming, but Allah had chosen His messenger. The truth was rising like the sun. Mercy was descending from the sky. The hearts of believers found peace, and Islam continued its silent, unstoppable journey. Thank you for watching Quran Stories. The stories of the Holy Quran are lessons for all time about faith, patience, and guidance. So we hope this story inspired you and reminded you of Allah's wisdom. Subscribe and continue with us as we share more timeless lessons from the Holy Quran.